Time for baseball now on the show as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Washington Nationals. Posey and Harper lead their teams to battle next. Gio Gonzalez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
In now is John Jay. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And on one pitch, the leadoff man is retired to start the ball game. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Into the windup and the pitch. Joe Panic stands in as he looks at ball one here. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Tell you what, I like how this team is playing right now, Matt. I know they lost a game, their last game, but man, they were playing great ball and they've been on a winning streak. So I'm looking at the winning and not the losing right there, because this is a good club. Back-to-back changeups and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Well, they'll run this one in on him and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Panic is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's Buster Posey now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giants down in order. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Greg Whitmore will be the man on the mound for the G-men. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Yeah, man, I mean, the road trip got off to a solid start yesterday. The way you want to start a road trip with a big win. So now the confidence is there. Everybody's happy, excited, come out for early work, and you try to win this one here and really start a nice streak.
A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
No doubt. One guy worth focusing on, El Toro, Pedro Alvarez. He's got a 7-game hit streak going right now. That's a good, solid week. What a foundation to build on. I think he's getting to where he's starting to feel real comfortable seeing the ball, and he's swinging it really good right now.
First pitch on its way. Michael Brantley comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he got himself in a good hitter's count and hit that changeup. Maybe he had a good scouting report that he tries to pitch backwards. Going to throw off-speed pitches in fastball counts and fastballs in the breaking ball count.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Seared down the first baseline. Runners on first with 1 down. A bullet to first base. Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. He is out and the inning is over. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital with no score. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
Hit hard to the right side. Murphy's got it. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Nationals. And I'm looking at the catcher, Matt Wieters. The biggest compliment I ever heard from Matt Wieters, nobody catches a throw from the outfield and tags a runner better than him. He'll take a shot, too. He also calls a pretty good game.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. 4 for 10. He's taken him deep once. This is hit softly to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that?
Batting set, left fielder, Alberto.
Stepping in, Alberto Crespo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down on 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Daniel Murphy now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Well, this is one of those big opportunities. You look back and say, did we learn anything? Now, yesterday, runners in scoring position in big situations, I couldn't drive them in. Now you got a chance to show you learned something and drive a run in here. Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. Let's take a look at the Giants defense brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Brandon Belt. You know, this guy has really solidified himself in the middle of the Giants' order. You weren't sure how he was going to hit, but one thing you did know, he was going to be able to defend. And that defense is one of the best in the league because of Brandon Belt.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. And pitchers beware, because he's been off the charts hot to start the season. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Gutierrez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, center fielder Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. From the stretch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Fortunately, the bobble won't cost him a run, as runners will stick at first and third.
Well, you don't see that very often. 2 outs, the runner's going on the crack of the bat, but he hit it so hard they had to hold the runner up. That's how good he hit that ball.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. From the stretch. Grounded to the right. Fielded by Panic. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Now at the plate, Mark Summers. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. One down. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Crawford, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
The windup and the 0-1. Out of play off to the right. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Pitcher, Greg Whitmore.
Digging in now, Greg Whitmore. Here comes the first pitch. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike.
Well, Matt, I expect him to square around at least one more time. Most pitchers here in this situation, they will bunt with 2 strikes if they need to.
Here comes the 0-1. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The right fielder, number 31, John Jay.
Digging in for his second at bat, John Jay. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Third inning, no score to this point. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Crawford rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Second baseman, Joe Panic.
Here's Joe Panic. Softly hit out towards short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, when your average is down that low, you'll take any kind of hit. He'll take that all day long right there.
Buster Posey.
Standing in now, Buster Posey, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Grounded down the third baseline, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
In now, Brandon Belt. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Eaton going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 4th home run for him on the season, and that'll give San Francisco a 5-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Stepping in now, Franklin Gutierrez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown a fastball yet. Right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air after it is eaten. And that retires the side. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Nationals nothing. Now in the box, Gio Gonzalez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Gio Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, we know he had a long half inning out there pitching, and now he's leading off the inning. He's probably going to take some pitches, try to get himself a little bit of rest and work that other pitcher and not have to get right back into an inning.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Trey Turner. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Oh, but he robs him on a super diving catch. Gillespie is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing first base, number 21, Connor Gillespie.
Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. He reached on a single in his first try.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. On the ground to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Nationals leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready for another chance? Alberto Crespo. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 5, Mark Summers.
Now to the plate, Mark Summers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Murphy will wait on it, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 35, shortstop Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Well, that's a big hit right there. So often overlooked, but what it does, even if he doesn't get a hit here, the pitcher that is, now the pitcher's not leading off the next inning. You get the pitcher to the plate right now.
In now, Greg Whitmore, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. The 0-2 home. Swinging a soft liner on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Ready now, Daniel Murphy. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Daniel Murphy.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line towards center field. Gutierrez patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, first baseman Pedro Alvarez.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
This is one of those rare hitters.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Crespo going back on it. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That was a mistake with location, and he drove it out of here. I can't overstate how important this home run is, folks. It's not just the 2 runs. It's what he does to the guys in the dugout. 5-0 seems pretty desperate, but 5-2 is doable. That changed the whole feel of this game.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. In now is Adam Eaton as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 32, Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Jay has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's the Giants 5 and the Nationals 2. In and looking for more, John Jay. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman. Joe
Ready once again,
Panic.
Joe Panic. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Ready for another shot now. Buster Posey. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Turner has got it, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're still out in front 5-2.
Your
Herbert
attention, please.
Tavares will grab a
Pinch
bat and
hitting
hit for the pitcher
Gonzalez.
here.
Number 19, Herbert Tavares.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a looper to left. Crespo is after it. Can't get to it in time. That's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
The batter, number 7.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, this catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
I love the effort on the play right there. The jump throw from the shortstop just didn't get to first base on time.
Here's Michael Brantley. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Neil Ramirez is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. First pitch on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Right fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. And he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. And you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. 1 there. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play.
Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Giants 5 and the Nationals 3. Joe Blanton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Joe Blanton.
Digging in, Connor Gillespie. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
21, Connor Gillespie.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is grounded foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Center fielder number 32.
Ready for another chance. Franklin Gutierrez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Alberto Crespo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alvarez onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants down in order as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Pedro Alvarez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Here comes the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Gillespie is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2.
Ready now, Adam Eaton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1, here it comes. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Has a look, now the pitch. Matt Wieters is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now it's 2-0.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch-up.
3-0 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 3-1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Tough slider down low for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jay looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a 2-run blast off the bat of Matt Wieters. Third home run for him on the year, as we are all tied at 5.
I'm pretty sure he was too focused on the man at first, worried about the steal, and just made a mistake with that pitch. It's all well and good to control the running game, but you have to make sure it doesn't distract from your main job, getting the guy at the plate with the bat in his hands.
Ryan Zimmerman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
George Cantos will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. And a ball 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Nope.
2-0. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Gillespie is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batter number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Tapped out in front of home. He's got to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. All even at 5 apiece. Back here at Nationals Park, all tied at 5 as you take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Trevor Gott is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Stepping into the box, Mark Summers. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Mark Summers.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. Brantley over to his right. He's got it 1 away.
The batter number 35, shortstop Brandon.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. One and two. Here it comes. A little bouncer.
Now that's some good hitting. You hear the cliche good hitting, but that is. He fouls off a changeup with 2 strikes. Very difficult to do.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting, pitcher.
So coming to the plate, George Cantos. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Wieters has it. And that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital, and we are all tied 5-5. Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. Lifetime against this pitcher. Hitless in 3 at-bats. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Gutierrez. 1 away.
Right fielder number 34.
Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And a step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel.
Digging in once again, Daniel Murphy. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gutierrez sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Eddie Romero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 72, Eddie Romero.
In now is John Jay. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
John Jay.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Ready on 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat, and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's Joe Panik. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are empty, one man out. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. On to first, and there are two down.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Ready once again, Buster Posey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Posey hits a high drive. That's deep out to left. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Hit slowly back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the eighth straight ahead, and we are all tied 5-5. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. His career numbers in this matchup, 1 for 3. Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands and right, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are two gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And Jay will take this one in, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. This ball game still tied 5-all. Digging in for his second at-bat, Connor Gillespie. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Connor Gillespie.
Chris Davis is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike one. windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Oh, they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that. What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
That's when you're looking for a ball inside. That ball's all the way in. He still pulls his hands through and gets a base hit to the outfield.
Alberto Crespo.
Standing in now, Alberto Crespo, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. There's one. Back to first, a double play, and we stay tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More coming up from Chris Davis. Will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Osmeal Pinto is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Osmeal Pinto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now the 2-1 home to Wieters. Slow roller back to the mound. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Michael Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Michael Taylor.
And this is off the corner and low, ball one.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Sammy Solis takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Sammy Solis.
Now at the plate, Mark Summers. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Mark Summers.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Grounded to short. Turner has it. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Up next for the Giants, shortstop Brandon.
Stepping up now, Brandon Crawford. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to left. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, catcher George Cantos.
Kelby Tomlinson will get the call here as he'll hit for the
Giants,
pitcher.
Number 37, Kelby Tomlinson.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Foul back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Stepping in, John Jay. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hunter Pence will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 8, Hunter Pence.
Popped up. Turner is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. This remains a 5-all ball game. Hunter Pence will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 8, Hunter Pence.
Ross Stripling comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Here's Michael Brantley. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Liner towards second. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals. Here's Bryce Harper now. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0. And a foul pop behind the plate. The 1-1 pitch. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A two-run home run here for Bryce Harper. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
When you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Tonight's final. Sammy Solis claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.